afternoon, folks. We're continuing our march through Mark, the Gospel of Mark, for those of you who aren't already a part of New Bethesda. And this Wednesday, we'll be looking at Mark chapter 10, verse 32 through 45. Jesus talks about suffering and service. And not to give too much away from Bible study, but Jesus has an interaction with some of the disciples, and they're asking questions about, who will be the greatest in the age to come, or in, God's kingdom fully realized. And Jesus has to, again, teach the disciples a lesson about what it really means to be a part of God's kingdom and what it really means to serve. And something interesting about Jesus's words is he uses this example of how the Gentiles exert power and influence over each other. They are domineering over each other, but he says it's not to be that way among his followers. And so, yes, we are to serve anybody and everybody, but it's interesting that Jesus is talking specifically, it seems, about how his followers relate to each other. We don't just simply exert power and influence over each other and in a domineering fashion try to make each other do what we want. No, we serve each other. We strive to serve one another. And so I share that with you today as an encouragement. And a challenge to look for ways this week to serve each other as followers of Jesus Christ. Not seeking to get what we can and exert power and influence and make sure, our wants are being put above everyone else's, but that we truly are seeking to serve, because as Jesus says later in that same passage, he didn't even come to be put above everyone else, that he came to serve and give his life, as he says, for a ransom for many. And so Jesus came to serve, and we follow his example by serving one another. And so find someone, especially a fellow believer, to serve today. Have a blessed day.